It's Monday. We're on the second time trying this out. We've got our coffee, and we're already experiencing technical difficulties. It can only be time for
the morning brew.
Shit! I haven't had coffee yet. Don't ever do that again.
Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelt of elderberries.
Well, at least the dog is enjoying it.
Yeah, the dog's enjoying it. Over the weekend, I was on a live stream with somebody's channel that I'm going to shout out later on in the show. So we've got that. According to some black guy, those 4 deplorable teenagers are being charged with a second hate crime. So not only for him being disabled, they're finally recognizing the fact that it is, in fact,
a hate
issue. So, with that said, on to the news. Alright, North Korea says can test launch ICBM at any time, official news agency. Seoul, North Korea declared on Sunday it could test launch an intercontinental ballistic missile at any time from any location set by leader Kim Jong-un, saying a hostile U.S. policy was to blame for its arms development. Kim said on January 1st that his nuclear-capable country was close to test launching an ICBM. The ICBM will be launched anytime and anywhere, determined by the Supreme Headquarters of the DPRK. An unarmed foreign ministry spokesman was quoted as saying by the official KCNA news agency, using the acronym for the country's name. And that's my dog knocking stuff off the bed, so don't worry about that. The North is formally known as the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. Syrian war. Assad says Aleppo bombing was justified. Syrian President Bashar al-Assad said the bombing of eastern Aleppo, which his forces recaptured from the rebels last month, was justified. This is the price sometimes, but at the end, the people are liberated from the terrorists, he told French media. I don't get how you bomb an entire fucking town, ravage everything, and then try to justify it.
So the bad guys are here. Let's just bomb all of them and the civilians, too. Doesn't quite make sense to me, but, what do I know?
The UN says airstrikes by the government and its allies on a civilian-packed area in the battle's final stages were probably a war crime. Russia has joined Syria's strikes on anti-government rebels since 2015. Alongside Turkey, Moscow helped to negotiate a fragile ceasefire in Syria that is largely holding, despite claims of violations from both sides of the conflict. Both countries and Iran are now pushing for peace talks to be held later this month in the capital of Kazakhstan, Astana. So there's that.
I'm glad you're saying all of these places, because no.
Half the time I can't pronounce most of these. Next. Thai flood kills 21 and hit rubber production. Oh.
Trojan man!
I knew you were going to say that. Okay, let me make this a little bit bigger because it's a little wider. Alright, Bangkok. Widespread... Bangkok, sorry.
You said cock.
Yes, I know. Widespread flooding in Thailand's south has killed 21 people, hit rubber production in the region, and shut down infrastructure, officials said on Monday, as the military government increased aid to flood-affected areas. Thailand's wet season usually ends in late November, and heavy rain and flooding are rare in January. Unseasonably heavy rain has hit 12 out of 67 provinces, officials said. We have sent soldiers, police, and the Ministry of the Interior to ease the situation, Deputy Prime Minister Prawit Wongsuwon told reporters.
I told you.
Is it me, or do I have linguistic challenges with every freaking morning brew in these names? Holy crap.
Look, if we're not covering news that's coming out of a Slavic region, or an Arabic region, or a German region, German's not too bad. We can muddle through German.
Yeah, but, man.
Try being me and trying, instead of doing the smart thing, or Google Translate.
Right.
Let me see if my Russian still holds up.
Yeah, right. All right, the death toll from the floods stood at 21 on Monday, with more than 330,000 households affected, according to the Department Disaster Prevention and Mitigation. So there's that story. And now for more local news. which I'm going to have to blow up and make bigger, so give me a second.
Oh, yes.
More rain! What?
This is for all the people out in California
Yeah.
that want to live on the side of a hillside that could collapse at any moment.
Yeah, more rain. Snow forecast as U.S. storm brings floods to California. Forecasters expect another half-foot of rain to soak central and northern California and the Sierra Nevada mountains through early Tuesday, coming on the heels of powerful storms that wallop the state and other parts of the U.S. on Sunday. The drenching rains and blowing snow flooded rivers and shut down roads from mudslides in a state that has struggled with drought for years. From 3 to 8 inches, and for you people in the UK, 7.6 to 20 centimeters of rain is forecast in the region, while several feet, 1 to 2 meters, of snow are likely for higher elevations, said meteorologist Andrew Orison at the National Weather Service's Weather Prediction Center in Maryland. We're going to see heavy rain going into Monday evening and early morning, so please be careful. Heavy snow is expected in Nevada, and the northern Rocky Mountains could get several feet of snow over the next day or two.
We must talk about your sexual repression. You started off talking about a cock in the last issue, and now you're measuring things in inches and everything. We'll talk later.
All right, please be careful, everybody in California, and keep your eye on the National Weather Service. And yes, this is from a Georgia girl, and yes, I know we have the Weather Channel here in Atlanta, but even I trust the National Weather Service over the Weather Channel. There you have it. I endorse a completely other weather service than the one we have based here in Atlanta. So, there is that. And now, on to the shout-outs.
Oh, I love shout-outs.
But wait, there's more.
Alright, now for the shout-outs.
There we go.
Alright, first on the list
Oh, I like the first guy on the
is
list.
a baby channel. Let me see if I can find him over here on the list.
On the list. He's up. You made the list, man. You made the list.
With 115 subs, this youngster has wisdom that he is showing that is far beyond his years. Yes, he is an up-and-coming shitlord. He needs your love, your subs, and your attention. He needs your comments, and he needs your interactions. He does gaming, and he also comments on SJW issues as well as feminist issues. And just in case you're wondering, yes, he tackles BuzzFeed and Francesca Ramsey. Ooh, Cheska. So y'all go give him some love, will ya?
He just did just Francesca, and actually did a really, really good job. I like Brother Bear. Every time I run into him in a chat room, you know, for during a live stream or something like that, you know, we always seem to talk, clown around, have a good time, and everything. It's really good to see him doing well.
Yeah. All right, next one on the list. And
if you ask me to pronounce this, it's not going to happen.
And if I fuck it up, I am so sorry, because you're probably watching this video because I listed the shout-outs on Twitter. Ceruleus Valentinius. He has 353 subs. You're still behind me, bro, but you're catching up. He is a fellow shitlord, which means he debates on issues of transgenderism, feminism, identity politics, and any SJWs he can roast, he roasts. He also has very informative and intellectual live streams. One of the most recent ones I happen to have been on, we were discussing the whole thing with the 18-year-old mentally disabled person. And we also got to talk on law and other things of that nature. So please check out Ceruleus's channel, give him some love, click that sub button, and turn on those notifications. The next one on the list is a deviation from my usual. Where's he at?
Dark Wolf's Bane. I might actually have to...
Dark Wolf's Bane. If you like creepypasta, and for those of you like me who had to actually ask what that is, those are campfire stories online. Scary stories. He's really good at presenting these stories. He's really good at reading these stories online. He's very, very entertaining. He only has 104 subs though, so in my opinion as a storyteller, he is very grossly undersubbed. Y'all go over to his channel and give him some love by hitting that subscribe button and listening and commenting and liking on some of his videos. He's up and coming, and I think he's got some really good things ahead.
Creepy pasta, though. I always thought that was something you found in the refrigerator after 3 or 4 weeks.
Ooh, yeah, that would be creepy. Ooh. I call those penicillin cultures. Alright, next one on the list is my good buddy Hypnagogic Monk. He has Road Raid videos to where he just ruminates on philosophy and things and the way things used to be and why they can't be those now. He's also an anti-SJW commentator, which means he comments against feminism and identity politics as well. Sometimes when he rages, you do hear the anger, but overall he is very, very entertaining. And he is another one that is grossly undersubbed at only 89 subscriptions. Y'all come on down to Hypnagogic's channel, pop that subscribe button, and watch some of his videos. You won't be disappointed. And for the last one, I've got to put on my female announcer's voice. Welcome to the satellite of unrequited love. This is Red Robot's channel. He's funny, he's quirky, he talks all about politics and commentary, and he does Sunday live streams for B-listers like me where we just shoot the shit. So if you want to hear a live stream to where we talk about everything from everyday crap and slowly hear our minds go in the gutter, that's every Sunday. Keep an eye out. Hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications for old Red. That robot needs a lot of love in that satellite. He's awfully lonely.
Slowly go into the gutter?
Okay, maybe it's a rapid descent. There is a trucker in the stream.
You have to be there. Because someone like me, sometimes it's Brother Bear, sometimes Irate Bear will pop in there and just say something, and then he'll tiptoe out, and I know he's giggling. Because he knows where it's heading.
He knows. He knows. All right, now for silly shit.
Oregon.
All right, 50. We're finishing up the 50 state laws this morning. Oregon, hunting in cemeteries is prohibited. Who does this?
I don't know. But I'd like to, I would really, really like to see them explain it to me.
Me too. Me too.
What do you hunt in cemeteries?
I don't even...
Ghost hunters beware.
I know, right? Pennsylvania, it's a crime to tell a fortune teller where to dig for buried treasure. If they're a fortune teller, shouldn't they already know where the treasure is?
We're not going to discuss that.
We're not going to discuss that? Okay. Rhode Island, any marriage in which either party is an idiot or a lunatic is null and void.
That means if you're a Democrat, you can't live in Rhode Island.
I want to know, because apparently them in New Mexico got something going. Do they have an idiot test? I would like to know if they have an idiot test.
I told you what the example is. How many times have you voted Democrat? If you vote Democrat, automatically you go into that list.
South Carolina, you have to be at least 18 to play a pinball machine.
Yeah. Well, long ago, you know, when at the height of the pinball craze, people used to gamble on pinball games. Got it.
South Dakota, you can't sleep in a cheese factory. I guess this was a problem at one point in South Dakota.
I think people were bringing their own crackers.
Could be. Tennessee, you can't share your Netflix password. Stop hogging your friend's account. Oops! We know how that one came about just by reading the caption.
Yeah.
Texas, it's illegal to point a laser beam at a plane. And we want to meet the person who forced them to make this law. I would too. I'm very interested. Utah, it's illegal to cause a catastrophe.
Is this really a problem?
I mean, shouldn't that really be illegal in all 50 states? Just not Utah? So it's illegal in Utah, but in the other 49 states, you can wreak havoc and leave.
A state that's predominantly Mormon and everything, and they're saying they can't cause a catastrophe. There's a story somewhere. Vermont, you're not allowed to intentionally kill a bird with a plane. Who is aiming their airplane at birds? Someone with dreams and aspirations of being a kamikaze pilot?
Virginia, it is illegal to tickle women. Really?
I have broken that law.
You've broken that law? I know. We've been in Virginia parked overnight. Yes.
Many times.
Yeah.
And I have to go, y'all. And if y'all don't see me and everything, she's gonna need bail money. I'm not sure what the punishment is for this. I have to go turn myself in.
But you know, now with all these weird ass genders, it is possible that non-binaries don't fall under that law.
Yeah, but you're absolutely a binary, so.
Yeah, I know. Washington, all lollipops are banned. Seriously? Lollipops are banned? What the fuck?
I want to know what caused this.
Me too, because that's weird.
Did somebody get a lolly stuck in a place they shouldn't have it?
Ooh. West Virginia, roadkill may be taken home for dinner. Does this surprise anybody coming out of West Virginia?
No.
Seriously, this actually lowered the cost of road maintenance in West Virginia. No joke. Yeah, I can see why. You hit something, you take it home and eat it. Wisconsin, you can't serve butter substitutes in prison.
You better not.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's Wisconsin.
State. That is the dairy state.
So I can't believe it's not butter, and rock hammers are the most sought after item in prison. Wyoming, it's illegal to remove more than half a sheep's ear.
Who's doing this? Ears? I don't know. Some of these people, I have no clue.
And here's a little note at the bottom that ends the article. Most of these laws are either ignored by their respective states or common sense. While all of them should be regarded as ridiculous, they are all still technically on the books.
And you know, I think I'm going to, there's a couple of things that I can do and pull up some more.
Yeah.
And do some, state-by-state things.
Yeah, that ought to be fun. All right, here we go. And here's our hashtag fun for the day. And for those of you who are wondering why you're not seeing our browser, my computer's being a dick. And we did this already. This is our second time around. And the video, as I was trying to edit it, literally froze in places. And the only thing that was coming in smooth was the audio. So, hashtag is hashtag things nerds say from Twitter. I don't care if Goku's stronger than Vegeta. Vegeta will always be my favorite.
Salutations, fine female. I would like to have a conversation about my comic book collection. Snort.
Why would you wear a red shirt if you're going on the away team?
Let's go to Ma's Cafe on February 7th, 2017 to celebrate Laura Ingalls Wilder's 150th birthday with cake and candles and singing.
What's this friend thing you keep asking about? I don't know what it is. I can't answer your question about having any. We see. All right.
Got a nat 20 on a seduce check. Long story short, I married a dragon.
1 million. 1,000,002. 1,000,003.
Chemists do it on the table periodically.
My PIN number is the last 4 digits of pi.
They're not comic books. They're graphic novels.
Gotta get to class a half hour early before everyone so I can get a good seat at the front of the class. And we scroll up. Alright.
But if you call my action figures dolls again, there will be trouble.
No, I'm not opening the damn box. It's in mint condition.
What's the difference in a PhD in gender studies and an extra large pizza? An extra large pizza can feed a family of 4.
Ooh. There's a band called 1023 Megabytes. They haven't had a gig yet.
I wish you were my calculus homework because then you'd be hard and I'd be doing you on my desk.
And that's our hashtag fun for the day. As always, if you have any submissions for fails, we take fails from Facebook, Twitter, anywhere you can find them. Any funny articles on stupid criminals, stuff like the 50 states. If you want to submit any Twitter hashtags, do so. The email is in the description below. Please title it The Morning Brew. Leave your information in the email as well. Any YouTube channels, any Twitter, because we will put that in the description if we use your suggestions. And we will also call you out on the video for having submitted them. So there is that, because we like to give credit where credit is due.
We place blame, too. She's not going to tell you that, but if you send something that's so funny that I have to be hospitalized for excessive laughter and everything, she's going to blame you for that. As always, please tune in tomorrow to catch us first thing in March. Hopefully we'll get it out a little earlier and we won't be having any technical issues.
Yeah. Keep an eye out. If you don't remember, if you like this, there's that like button down there over here on the left. The like button is over here. The subscribe button is over here with the little bell if you want to be notified as soon as we upload a video. And if I did that backwards again, that's just my Puerto Rican showing. I can do that. I have Puerto Rican blood. I also have another video coming out later on this evening after I finish all my writing assignments. Yes, I respond to Michael's response. Is it responseception? Or am I starting a whole new thing here? 2 more designs are going up in the Cafe Press workshop. I'm going Cafe Press shop. I'm going to try and get one up today and one up tomorrow. So please keep an eye on that. The link's going to be over there in the little circle I in the upper right hand corner. You have to think about that because I keep forgetting everything's flipped.
Excuse me.
But until next time, may your coffee forever flow. May your caffeine be strong. And may you always brew up some fun.
Oh, yes.
Bye.
See ya.
All right, move on. Nothing to see here. Please disperse. Nothing to see here. Please